Hello, welcome to our online marketing strategy for Ilost. My name is Fer.
And my name is Boima Davies.
Ilost is a lost and found service company founded in the Netherlands, and it's been growing quickly the last few years here in the Netherlands, and now they're looking to expand to the USA.
And currently, Ilost has customers, big customers like amusement parks like Walibi, and of course hotels also like Folks Hotel, and big universities, and at the same time museum.
The agenda for the rest of this video consists of objective and resources, SWOT analysis, personas, targeting, online positioning, value propositions, strategy and resource allocation, and metrics.
The objective and resources. The objective of Ilost is to engage 400 operations managers and get 100 to try the service within the first 6 months. And resources. One CEO that should work within a month of 2 days, a month. One business development manager who will actually work for 5 days, a month, and one full-time marketing intern for 6 months. We have a budget of 20,000 euros, excluding salaries.
SWOT analysis. For the SWOT analysis, we made use of websitegrader.com in order to make an analysis of the Ilost website, and the following findings came up. Some of its strengths are that the page size and speed are good, it's responsive for mobile use, it has good viewports and correct scaling. SEO is applied to the website, so it's easier to find. It has an SSL certificate, so it's more trustworthy. Some weaknesses are that the page request can overload, which makes the server go slower if there's too many people on the website. It's not very popular on social media yet, but it's growing. Opportunities are that it's an unsaturated market, so there's not that many players in the market yet, and they can compete, instead of with price, they can compete with quality still. Another opportunity are alliances with, for example, FedEx, who could make their transport more interesting price-wise. And some threats, they could be overruled by bigger competitors in this market, as there are already a few in this market, but not that many.
And now to the personas. Our first persona is Peter Smith. He's at the age of 50, and he has the role of assessing, evaluating, and coordinating the daily activities around the airport in the B2B and B2C industry. And Peter reports directly to the COO, and his responsibilities are primarily to enforce safety regulations, but also he improve employees' skills. His characteristics: he's physically fit, he's friendly, but at the same time he's very assertive. And one of his main worry is about default in the daily operations of the airport. And his joy primarily comes from his family, and he enjoys doing sport. His online behavior: he has a LinkedIn page as well as Facebook, where he interacts with families and friends from work. And the information that he really trusts are news website and specific feed of magazines and information from peers.
So the second persona is Emma Williams, age 38, and she's an operations manager for an airport. Her roles include planning and controlling change. She's in the B2B/B2C industries, because they serve companies, but they also serve just consumers. She reports directly to the Chief Operational Officer. Her responsibilities include ensuring jobs are executed correctly and efficiently, and looking for opportunities to improve jobs. Some of her characteristics are that she's organized, structured, and punctual. Some of her worries are not meeting deadlines and not delivering quality. Um, she enjoys smooth planning and improving operations. Her online behavior, she uses LinkedIn, Facebook, and she uses the internet for recreational use. And finally, the information sources she trusts are scientific articles and specific management magazines.
Lastly, on the persona, we have Eric Johnson, who is at the age of 42, and his role is to ensure safety of amusement park in a B2B business. He reports directly to the local area manager. His responsibility is to offer security, quality of security in the amusement park, and he has characteristics of being authoritative, but at the same time he's sporty, and his worries and fear is missing out on intelligence. And he enjoyed doing sport, gym, like also watching American football and detective movies. And his online behavior, he has a Facebook account, LinkedIn page, and he also like certain news website and for recreation. And the information sources that he trusts are certain news web and also information from peers from work and other network.
Next up is targeting. We'll be talking about the product lifecycle, companies targeted, and the specific people from these companies who are being targeted. First off, the product lifecycle. This service would be between the introductory and the growth phase because the market isn't very big yet, but it's growing day by day and it's becoming bigger. There are already quite a few major players, so it's coming up, but not that big yet. The companies that should be targeted are public transport companies, tourist bus companies, shopping malls, major airports, amusement parks, stadiums, hotels, event planners, and major universities, because these are the companies who come mostly in contact with lost items and serve a big enough crowd that outsourcing is a good idea and can be profitable for them and for Ilost. The demographic they are targeting as people-wise are operations managers and security managers. These managers are the ones that are in charge of the lost and found service from these companies and ultimately make decisions on how it should be ran. Um, and it's interesting because 80% of lost items are found by companies and most of them aren't returned. So this service will make it easier for people to find back their items and will make it easier for companies to run their lost and found service.
And the next topic is online positioning. And how does Ilost do this? Is by selling their service online mainly. And another online position can also be, they can also serve as an alternative on the current system or companies. They can take over that particular service from companies that Ilost is presently targeting, so that those companies can have less to do with lost and found items, since that can be outsourced to Ilost. And of course, Ilost is better in position to be able to take care of that, since they have a very updated and smart database wherein people that have lost their items can be able to trace back their items in a more efficient way and in a much more faster way as well.
So for the value proposition, we looked at product, price, and promotion. The reason Ilost is interesting for companies is because it saves 60% of time in lost and found activities, 30% of costs are decreased, um, people losing their items have increased customer satisfaction, they don't have to fill in any more forms, losers have the ability to look up their items 24/7, and the chance of finding their item increases by 5 times. So because they save costs on the activities, they're interesting for companies, and they can be profitable. That's why the price is interesting. The customer satisfaction is great for their promotion, and the product overall helps the company achieve a better level of lost and found service. So now the most important part of the strategy, the actual strategy and resource allocation. We'll be looking at engagement, acquisition, multi-channel, and resources. First off, they want to be targeting people via LinkedIn. LinkedIn will be the primary source of their advertisement. They'll use in-mail and banner advertisement. The banner advertisement will be regulated by cost per click, and the in-mail strategy will require a premium account, which costs 575 euros more or less, and this will be mainly done by the intern, who will be sending mails to the operations managers and the security managers. So in this in-mail, they'll be putting the link to their YouTube video, which is already on the website, to introduce the people to their product, and a link to their landing page, which will be their business page, with all the information about the free trial and the possible ampliation of the free trial. And that consists of 5 extra months of free trial in return of some promotion for Ilost. And this promotion can be either on billboards or smaller boards on the company's location, or by putting them on their website, so the website of the potential customer who is making use of the free trial. The resources are allocated as followed: 7,000 for the LinkedIn advertisement for €5 per click, which will result in 1,400 clicks, so 1,400 people going to the Ilost website. Then 7,000 for extra advertisement. This is related to the advertisement deal, which will give the people advertising for Ilost another 5 months of free trial, but this is in return for the advertisement. But it's imaginable that in some cases companies are not satisfied with that deal, so there's 7,000 euros allocated to potential extra costs to this marketing. And furthermore, the multi-channel is organized in a way that the offline marketing by their customers wants the people seeing it to go to the Ilost website and looking at their service, and eventually as well downloading the app, which will give them more users, which makes them more interesting for new companies to hire them.
Finally, the metrics. Ilost will be using Google Analytics to measure their performance on the marketing strategy. This allows them to see how many people have come from the banner ad and how many people have come from the email messages. The app has 100 to 500 downloads on each platform, and the target of Ilost is to get 750 downloads at the end of the period. We want to say thank you very much for your attention.